and you're welcome back to my beautiful channel. Let's get into it. So today is going to be a very quick video. I'm starting with my eyebrow. So guys, if you've not subscribed, go subscribe to One Collection. Don't miss out on this channel at all. There is more to learn here. There is more to learn here. So as usual, I did my screen primer off camera because it's one of my daily skincare routine. Whenever I take my shower, I do my skin care, add my sunscreen and the rest. My normal day primer. So I was going to do makeup. I was not going to add another primer to my face because I already prepped my face. Just take a look at my skin. With that filter, the skin is glowing. So I went into the front of this eyebrow with a light eye pencil. You can see the one I used at the edge was dark, but this one I used at the beginning was light. So don't look at the eyebrow. I'm later going to come and shade it out. So I did the second one off camera, and this was me slipping my natural eyebrow inside the eyebrow I've already did sketch out. Then I went in with my concealer to line the brow, to define my brows. What I had something different in mind today to do because I wanted to do this particular brow that is like straight, but my eyelid will not fit that kind of eyebrow, so I later went to extend it. This was me spreading concealer all over my face so that I don't have I don't later add eyeshadow base to my eye, so, and I don't want to waste the remaining concealer, so I flip my brush over and blend. This is the brush. I use this upper part to line and use this under part to fill in the concealer, to blend. Mind you, this my concealer is very oily. It's oily, so I did the same for the other part of my face. I wasn't feeling that line. It was not straight, so I went to correct. So I did the same to the other part of my face. The same process. Now I'm using a little bit darker concealer, on top of my brow. I know I make on the shine for there. That was why I used a little bit darker concealer to align it. And do the same process. I spread it out and blend. If I use the same light one I use on top of the brow, it will give me this sharp look on top of my brow, very sharp look. Even if I had foundation to my face later, but the on top of the brow will still be very sharp. This is the both brow, and I'm using beauty blender to blend out the excess, so I don't use face eyeshadow base later. That was why I really apply it on my eyeshadow area. I do the same thing every day on my video, except the day I draw my eyebrow after makeup. This is me applying foundation to my skin. Just take a look. I'm not fighting. I'm just dapping. I was just busy dapping the skin. I was applying it to my neck area, so that my neck and my face will not be big difference. As you can see, my face and my neck is darker than my original skin tone. That was why I use this. Take a look at this particular foundation. It matched my skin. Take a look at my chest. It matched my skin. You see, my chest and my face has no different right now. Like before, my face was darker than my chest. When you come to on top of this place, try to fold your beauty blender like this so that you will not be staining your hair. Although my hair later gets stained though, but it will help you a lot. It will reduce the level of stain your hair was supposed to get. Yeah, this was me spreading and spreading. Yeah, there has not to be any demarcation, so I just put it to those area into my hairline because I did not fix this hair as a rip frontal, so I just wore it like that without the glue, so it was easy for me to move like that and shift inside. Yeah, those neck area. You see, my neck is still dark, but that was near the hand. Yeah, guys, I cannot tell you to blend for 10 minutes, blend for 3 minutes, blend until you are satisfied with what you're seeing. Take a look at my face, it's flawless. But I think a flawless can give you a flawless makeup. That one is true. This is my highlighter. Like, I'm using concealer to highlight my face. When it comes to concealer, I blend out the edges first. And today I was blending to make my face very, very lifted, like to get that lift face look. So when it comes to blending under your eye, look up. That was what I was demarcating on this. I was describing on this video, like look up, so that you can get under of your eye. Isn't that nice? Yeah, I did the same. So I was going with a powder to set my face. I was using a lighter powder for those light area. I had light concealer too. No, I forget. This one was for me blending, using the powder to set my eye base before I had eyeshadow. It make it very, very defined. So today I go in with a lighter powder. Not the one I used to use before. I use this one. This one was so light. I wanted to have that under eye that was pop out. So I did the same. Now I'm going in with the powder for my T-zone area. This area I had highlighter product on. I'm using the lightest amount to set. I don't want too much powder on my face. Yeah, that was my forehead to set, just to tap. Yeah, I was doing the same like this. I went with a little bit. This brush was not that small, but it was smaller than the one I used to use before, so I can control it. Because sometimes that big one goes to where I did not send it. The other part of my face, I was doing the same. And I was going to that part. I need to close my eye because this powder dust can just go into my eye and sometimes make me to start crying in the middle of makeup. So I came back with a darker powder that is a little bit darker than my original skin tone as my contour, to serve as a contour and a powder on this part of my face. Then I use the other color that match my skin to blend those in. But I know you didn't see me taking it. I took another color that match my skin to blend to blend the neck and under of my cheekbone. This one was the same dark powder as a contour powder. As a contour powder, then I was taking my powder down. I took the powder down. Now it's time for me to set. I want that lift face eyes setting powder, so I set my face to the area I want it to look a little bit lifted like this, to give me that force look. Yeah, I use the small part of this sponge to apply setting powder on the bridge of my nose. This was me adding a light brown eyeshadow. I don't want to do. I want to keep it nude. Light brown eyeshadow to my face. I was just blending and blending and blending until I go to my satisfaction. I wanted something not too sharp. Like I don't want something to be sharp today. I wanted to go to church in the lightest makeup I can ever do, because I'm that kind of person that likes bright makeup. But I want to be able to go to church with a light makeup today. I was like, no, I will not be doing any eyeshadow. Let me just put brown under my eye and let's keep it. So I was aligning my eye like this, so my phone was misbehaving. So you will not get this eyeliner area very well, because my phone was misbehaving too much. I did the other part, then I was blending it out with a brown powder. Then my phone caught again, so I have to do my. You can see I was not that happy. I have to do my eyeshadow, my eyelash off camera, and I never did eyelash off camera in any of my video. This was me drawing my lip line. I wanted something very, very nude, but there's a but there. But I later add a little bit of pink to it, so just spicing it up. Guys, if you are watching and you've not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Check the rest of my video. Thumbs up for the host. Like the video. You can share with your friends. If you have anybody who is struggling with makeup, this is the perfect channel for you to learn makeup. If you really want to enjoy my video, go to my I was adding an orange to it. This orange was a wet lipstick. When you add orange, when you add a lipstick to your lip and it's like this, don't be too scared like, wow, this is too much. No, just blend it. When you blend into your lip, it's going to come out. No, like, just take a look at it. It's getting better. And I continue to blend. I wanted to blend that brown inside. You see, I blend and it's like this. So I wanted to add pink to it. This was me adding pink to it. It was not enough, so I added pink to it, saying it was pink. Then now this was me adding wet lip to the lipstick to make it push out, to give it more of a defined look. But if you were somebody who like matte lipstick, you can leave it the way it was. But I like me some wet lip, because I normally have dry lip, so keeping matte will make my dry lip very, very obvious. This was me trying to blend out the excess powder before I go in with another brush. I was just dusting out the excess powder I did, then I went in with a brush. I will not say a clean brush because I've used it before on my previous video and I did not wash this brush in. I was using it again, but I was using it to clean out excess powder, excess products on my face. See the way I'm doing it. It's moving, so you don't need to be too hard on your face so that you don't move your makeup, because it's makeup and it's sitting on the skin. So it's my eyebrow gel. It give you a defined eyebrow look. It's very important as a beginner. You know, those area was dark. It's gonna make everything look firm. Just take a look, and it dry easily. It's like mascara, but it's for eyebrow, and it's a brown color. I don't know if they have a darker color, but I know this one is for eyebrow, and it's a brown color, but it's like mascara. Now I want to add my blush. I love me some blush, so I wanted to add something dark. I wanted to add something dark, then I did, and I wasn't feeling it. Then I went again to get something sharp. See, this one will be fine now. As I start on here, you see the kind of brush I used to add something, my blush to my face. See the brush I use. A floppy brush. It has to be floppy. Like if you move on, you go to dance, you go to shake your yeah. if I've left it like this, it will be nice. Yeah, yes. I was trying to spread it. It was just like on that line like that. So I was trying to spread it to give it a more like this. This is better to give it a more defined look. I was just spreading, but not too harsh on my face so that my makeup will not move. Yeah. So I went to try to use the same powder, the same brush I used to clean makeup now to calm it down. Oh, my nose, allergy. You don't have too much blending when it comes to makeup. Blend though. I say my sister blend though. I was using a brown powder to align my nose. A brown powder to make my nose contour show. Brown powder to contour my nose to make it more defined. My eyebrow was too close. My eyebrow was they were too close together. I felt too much product on under my eyes, so I was sweeping them out. Okay, just take a look at my face now. It's the blending not crying. This is blending is crying. Beauty is crying. Just take a look at how products are blend into my skin, like as in blend get blend, blend get mix. I was taking another powder, like a kind of a finishing powder to just align those areas for my face. Yeah. I was trying to add pink. I say I was not feeling that. What's it called? The blush. I want to add a little bit of pink to give it a little bit of spicy. That I was picking out that it was like, yes, I like it. That was what I was saying. Yes, I like it this way. Madam, just pick up the okay like this now. Yeah. To those areas so that your hair don't stain too much. Although my hair does stain now. That's why you see people they tie that area of the hair and do makeup. It was me using highlighter, like, oh, this name don't escape me, sorry, but it's an highlighter to highlight the cheek of the my cheekbone. Yeah, to highlight my cheek area to make those my contour come outside. It's an highlighter. Isn't this nice? See my cheek now. This is called beauty is indeed crying. Beauty they cry for you. See beauty now. I was adding mascara under my eyelash. When you add mascara under the eyelash, it make it enhance. It's give it another type of look. It's make your look so defined. So today there was no cat's eye, there was nothing like that. I just kept it low because I wanted to have some kind of calm makeup to church. So I was just respecting myself, saying, "Natasha, they go. I don't need to do something too much. So everybody don't know, so I do makeup. Oh, let me keep it low. Let me do it low." So I was doing another highlight on top of my nose, the bridge of my nose. I was highlighting the bridge of my nose here. I don't want it to be too bright, so I went in with that shade of highlight. And I like to use highlighted touch up small, but it was not showing. But sister, no rest. I wanted to do the other side, but it was showing, but it wasn't that obvious. Yeah, if you look at me, you can see that I want to add something a little bit shiny at the crease of at the beginning of my eyelash, just to make it give it a different type of look. So I went in with another brush to blend it, because that brush I was using to apply it cannot blend because it's not floppy. See, to just give a small thing for there, and it came out nice. It came out nice. So this was the time for me to set my face with a setting spray. I like to spray my setting spray up and it fall on top of my face. I don't just spray to my face direct. I allow it fall on top of my face. This was it. I was going in with another powder to touch it down my neck. I feel under my neck too. Because as you can see, my chest is lighter than my neck. And my neck and my face, they have the same color. So if I had gone with my face color to do this kind of makeup, it will be that fine black girl makeup, but my chest will come light pass. My chest will be lighter. This is the end of this video, guys. If you've not subscribed, I don't know what you are waiting for. See you on my next video. Love you. Bye.